Hello, my name's Roger D. Score. I'm president of the Arizona Alarm Dealers Association, and I'd like to bring up some exposure to special interest. Now, we have people who oppose HB 2504. What HB 2504 does is removes the BTR licensing of alarm businesses. And those opposing HB 2504 are preaching fear, save the children, about how an alarm guy may come out and break into your house if he has a criminal past. Now, let me state this, that in over 20 years, the Arizona Alarm Association, led by corporate America, has never been able to present a single case of an alarm guy in Arizona coming out and victimizing the consumer. Now, in the same hand, when corporate America and the Arizona Alarm Association want the Arizona legislator to require those working in the alarm business in a right to work state to obtain state fingerprints, background checks, and a license from DPS. They're asking the same legislator that allowed anybody in this state over the age of 21 who wants to carry a firearm in their pants, hidden away, not to require any fingerprint, any background check, or any license from DPS. So, let's see here. Firearms from 2001 to 2010 alone were involved in over 3,300 homicides in Arizona. Alarm installers were involved in 0 incidences of any break-ins, any victimizing the consumer at all. Now, what happened to right to work state? And what happened to common sense? If the Arizona legislature were to pass laws saying alarm employees were required to be licensed by the state of Arizona, fingerprint and background check just to go to work, that wouldn't create any jobs. There's no precedence for it. And it would expose the hypocrisy of the legislator being in bed with special interest, where on one hand they appease the gun community by allowing anybody to carry a loaded, concealed firearm with no background checks, no fingerprints, no license, and then on the other hand, to attack Arizona employees and the people trying to hire people by increasing their costs just to hire an employee with fingerprints, background checks, and licenses from DPS. So, DPS has claimed they can do this. Now, last year, I applied for my concealed carry weapon permit voluntarily. I applied a month early, and over 2 months later, I still hadn't received it. And I called DPS, and they said they were backed up. They had a problem getting them out. So my other employees and my son, when they applied, I told them you better send it in even earlier, because DPS won't be able to get it to you. Even though they sent in their DPS request to have their CCW license renewed, not initially, but renewed, they still received their renewal 3 months late. Now, I asked DPS, I go, if you're going to say you have the ability to license us, I would like to first ask you if you even know how many people you're talking about. DPS could not answer the question. Now, Melissa, the executive director of the BTR, has stated that they license over 2,500 alarm employees. That alone would indicate a huge burden upon DPS. And if DPS cannot perform their task, either the state would be telling people these people are background checked when they are not, or these people wouldn't be allowed to go out and work and earn a living until DPS got their work done. So, keep in mind though that the BTR didn't license but about 10% of the businesses, because currently a register of contractor does not have to apply for a BTR license. The BTR is not required under current law if you are licensed by the Arizona Register of Contractors. Please, people, let's shove special interest aside and stand up for the employees in Arizona and keep costs low for Arizona's legitimate business owners. Please support HB 2504. Thank you.